Divine alignment begins in the quiet moments before the world demands attention. It starts when the heart chooses trust over anxiety and purpose over pressure. In this alignment, every breath becomes meaningful and every step gains direction. The day is no longer random or driven by fear. It is guided, ordered, and filled with intention. When life is aligned with divine wisdom, unseen forces begin to work in favor of progress, approval, and success. Alignment is not about perfection. It is about positioning. It is the act of placing thoughts, intentions, and actions in harmony with higher guidance. When alignment is present, confusion fades and clarity rises. Decisions become easier, paths become clearer, and resistance begins to dissolve. What once required struggle now flows with ease, because the source of direction is no longer limited to human understanding. In this alignment, delays lose their power. What once felt stuck begins to move. Doors that appeared sealed start to open without force. Approval comes not because of pressure, but because the right timing has arrived. Divine alignment shifts unseen conversations, influences decisions behind closed doors, and prepares hearts to respond favorably. There is no need to chase validation, because favor begins to chase purpose. Favor does not arrive randomly. It follows alignment. When actions are guided by integrity, patience, and trust, favor becomes a natural result. It shows up in unexpected ways, through kind responses, timely opportunities, and sudden breakthroughs. Approval that once seemed distant comes closer, and outcomes begin to align with hope rather than fear. Divine alignment also brings peace to the waiting. Instead of frustration, there is confidence. Instead of restlessness, there is calm assurance that everything is unfolding at the right pace. Waiting no longer feels like punishment. It becomes preparation. In this season, character is strengthened, vision is refined, and wisdom deepens. When approval finally comes, it is sustained, stable, and meaningful. Alignment sharpens discernment. It helps recognize which opportunities are meant to be pursued and which ones are distractions. Not every open door is meant to be entered, and alignment provides the wisdom to choose correctly. This discernment protects time, energy, and resources, ensuring that efforts are invested where they will produce lasting results. In business and professional life, divine alignment transforms the way work is approached. Instead of operating from pressure and fear of failure, actions flow from purpose and clarity. Meetings become productive, negotiations become balanced, and communication becomes effective. Words carry weight, ideas are received with respect, and efforts gain recognition. Approval within alignment does not require compromise of values. Success does not demand dishonesty or shortcuts. When alignment leads the way, integrity remains intact. This kind of approval is clean, honorable, and sustainable. It builds a reputation that attracts trust, loyalty, and long-term growth. Favor also extends to relationships. The right connections form naturally, while unhealthy associations fade without conflict. Supportive voices emerge, offering guidance, encouragement, and opportunity. Alignment attracts people who recognize value and are willing to invest in mutual success. These relationships are not forced. They are formed through shared purpose and respect. Divine alignment strengthens resilience. Even when challenges arise, they no longer create panic. Obstacles are faced with confidence, knowing they are temporary and purposeful. Each challenge carries a lesson, and each lesson adds strength. Alignment ensures that setbacks do not derail destiny, they refine it. Approval within alignment is not limited to external validation. It also brings inner confirmation. There is peace in the heart, assurance in the mind, and confidence in the spirit. This inner approval is just as powerful as external success because it provides stability regardless of circumstances. When inner alignment is present, external outcomes follow naturally. Favor also brings restoration. Past disappointments lose their hold, and previous failures no longer define the future. Alignment rewrites the narrative. It turns losses into lessons and delays into direction. What once felt wasted becomes part of a greater plan, woven together with purpose and wisdom. In alignment, effort is multiplied. Small actions produce significant results. Ordinary tasks carry extraordinary impact. Time is used wisely, and productivity increases without burnout. This multiplication is not the result of exhaustion, but of efficiency guided by clarity. Divine alignment also invites gratitude. Gratitude keeps the heart open and humble, allowing favor to flow freely. When gratitude is present, success does not breed pride, and growth does not create arrogance. Instead, gratitude anchors progress in humility, ensuring that success remains meaningful and balanced. Approval that comes through alignment carries peace, not pressure. It does not demand constant proving or performance. It allows room for growth, learning, and improvement. This type of approval supports progress rather than controlling it. Favor within alignment extends beyond one moment or achievement. It creates momentum. One approval leads to another, one breakthrough opens the door for more. This momentum builds confidence and fuels vision. The future begins to look expansive rather than limited. Alignment also brings protection. Wrong decisions are avoided, harmful partnerships are exposed, and unnecessary risks are minimized. This protection is quiet but powerful. It preserves resources, reputation, and peace of mind. Divine alignment reshapes perspective. Instead of focusing on lack, attention shifts to abundance. Instead of fearing rejection, confidence grows in acceptance. This shift changes the energy behind actions, making them more effective and impactful. In alignment, success is not rushed. Timing is respected. There is patience to wait for what is right rather than settling for what is immediate. This patience ensures that approvals are not only received but sustained. What is built lasts because it is built on purpose rather than impulse. Favor also brings clarity of vision. Long-term goals become clearer, and daily actions align with future outcomes. This clarity prevents distraction and strengthens focus. Each step contributes to a larger picture, creating consistency and direction. Divine alignment fosters trust. Trust in the process, trust in timing, and trust in guidance. This trust reduces stress and increases confidence. Even when outcomes are not immediately visible, there is assurance that progress is happening beneath the surface. Approval within alignment carries authority. Decisions made are respected, voices are heard, and contributions are valued. This authority is not forced. It is recognized naturally. It comes from consistency, wisdom, and integrity. Favor also brings balance. Success does not come at the cost of peace or relationships. Work and rest find harmony. Ambition is balanced with contentment. Growth does not overshadow well-being. Alignment transforms fear into faith. Fear of rejection, failure, or loss loses its grip. Faith takes its place, empowering bold yet wise actions. This courage opens doors that fear would have kept closed. Divine alignment ensures that success serves a greater purpose. Achievements are not empty, they are meaningful. Growth is not selfish, it is impactful. Approval becomes a platform for contribution, not just recognition. Favor within alignment also encourages generosity. As blessings increase, so does the desire to give, support, and uplift others. Success becomes shared, creating a cycle of positivity and impact. In alignment, challenges are reframed as opportunities. Each difficulty strengthens resolve and sharpens skill. This mindset transforms obstacles into stepping stones, making progress inevitable. Approval that comes through alignment carries confidence without arrogance. It inspires growth without pressure. It creates success that is fulfilling, not exhausting. Divine alignment brings consistency. Progress may not always be fast, but it is steady. Each day builds upon the last, creating a strong foundation for lasting success. Favor also brings joy. Joy in progress, joy in purpose, and joy in achievement. This joy fuels motivation and sustains effort over time. Alignment ensures that success is not accidental. It is intentional, guided, and meaningful. Every approval, every opportunity, and every breakthrough fits into a greater design. In this alignment, life flows with purpose. Decisions are guided, actions are effective, and outcomes reflect favor. Approval comes at the right time, in the right way, and for the right reasons. Divine alignment brings approval and favor not as a reward for striving, but as a result of trust, integrity, and purpose. It transforms the journey into one of peace, confidence, and meaningful success, where every step forward is supported, every effort is multiplied, and every victory carries lasting impact. Peace-filled faith is not weakness. It is quiet strength operating beneath the surface of every successful life and thriving business. It is the inner assurance that steadies the heart before decisions are made, before meetings begin, before challenges arise, and before opportunities appear. When faith is anchored in peace, actions become intentional, thoughts become clear, and outcomes begin to align in ways that cannot be forced by effort alone. Each morning offers a choice to step into the day carrying anxiety, fear, and pressure, or to step forward with calm trust and steady confidence. Peace-filled faith chooses the second path. It does not deny challenges, but it refuses to be ruled by them. It recognizes that worry drains energy, clouds judgment, and invites unnecessary mistakes, while peace sharpens focus and opens the mind to wisdom. In business, clarity is priceless. Decisions made under stress often lead to short-term gains but long-term loss. Peace-filled faith slows the rush to react and creates space to respond wisely. It allows time to listen, to observe, and to discern what truly matters. From this space, strategies are formed not out of desperation, but out of vision. Negotiations become thoughtful rather than forceful. Planning becomes purposeful rather than scattered. Faith rooted in peace builds patience. Sustainable success does not grow overnight. It requires consistency, discipline, and the courage to stay committed even when results are delayed. Peace keeps the heart steady during waiting seasons. It protects against impulsive choices driven by fear of missing out. It allows trust in timing, knowing that rushed success often collapses under its own weight. This kind of faith transforms the way work is approached. Effort is still given fully, but without panic. Goals are pursued with determination, but without obsession. There is confidence in preparation and calmness in execution. Mistakes become lessons instead of failures. Setbacks become redirections rather than endings. Peace allows resilience to grow stronger with every challenge faced. In leadership, peace-filled faith becomes a powerful influence. Teams sense stability in those who lead with calm assurance. Words spoken from peace carry weight and credibility. Decisions made from faith inspire trust rather than fear. A peaceful leader creates an environment where creativity flourishes, communication improves, and people feel safe to give their best. Financial decisions also benefit from this foundation. Fear-driven choices often lead to unnecessary risk or extreme caution. Peace Purpose-filled faith creates balance. It encourages wise investment, careful planning, and responsible growth. It prevents reckless spending and protects against paralyzing fear. Resources are managed with confidence, generosity, and foresight. Peace guards the mind against comparison. In a world that constantly measures success by speed, numbers, and visibility, faith reminds the heart that every journey unfolds differently. Sustainable success is not about copying others, but about honoring purpose and values. Peace frees the soul from envy and allows celebration of progress at every stage. This faith also strengthens integrity. When peace governs the heart, there is no need to compromise values for quick gain. Shortcuts lose their appeal. Ethical decisions become easier. Trustworthiness becomes a foundation rather than a strategy. Over time, integrity attracts loyal partners, long-term clients, and lasting opportunities. Stress is one of the greatest threats to sustainability. It drains creativity, damages health, and strains relationships. Peace-filled faith acts as a shield against chronic stress. It reminds the heart that worth is not defined by performance alone. Rest becomes productive rather than guilty. Balance becomes achievable rather than idealistic. Faith anchored in peace also shapes communication. Difficult conversations are handled with wisdom rather than anger. Feedback is given with clarity rather than criticism. Listening becomes deeper. Understanding replaces assumption. In business relationships, this creates respect and longevity. During uncertain seasons, peace-filled faith becomes an anchor. Markets fluctuate, plans change, unexpected obstacles arise. Peace prevents panic and allows adaptability. Faith provides hope that solutions will emerge, even when answers are not immediately visible. This combination keeps vision alive when circumstances try to dim it. Daily habits play a crucial role in cultivating this mindset. Beginning the day with gratitude shifts focus from lack to abundance. Taking moments of stillness restores clarity. Reflecting before reacting prevents unnecessary conflict. These small practices compound over time, shaping character and strengthening resilience. Peace-filled faith also influences how success is defined. Instead of chasing endless expansion at the cost of well-being, it values sustainability. Growth that honors health, relationships, and purpose becomes the goal. Achievements are enjoyed without emptiness. Success feels fulfilling rather than exhausting. When challenges arise, peace does not disappear. It deepens. Faith reminds the heart that difficulties do not cancel progress. They refine it. Each obstacle becomes an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the next level. Peace keeps hope alive during the process. This faith encourages generosity. When the heart is peaceful, it trusts that giving does not diminish abundance. Collaboration replaces competition. Support replaces isolation. Business becomes not only a means of profit, but a platform for positive impact. Over time, peace-filled faith builds a reputation. Consistency becomes recognizable. Reliability becomes expected. People are drawn to stability in a chaotic world. Opportunities arise naturally because trust has been established long before it was needed. Even in moments of success, peace remains essential. It prevents pride from taking root. It keeps gratitude alive. It reminds the heart that growth is a journey, not a destination. Faith keeps humility intact, allowing continuous learning and improvement. This mindset also protects personal identity. Work remains important, but it does not become the sole source of worth. Peace allows separation between performance and self-value. This balance prevents burnout and sustains long-term motivation. Every decision shaped by peace and faith adds another brick to a solid foundation. Over time, that foundation supports growth that lasts, not fragile success, but enduring progress, not hurried wins, but meaningful achievements. In moments of silence, peace whispers reassurance. In moments of action, faith provides courage. Together, they create momentum that does not fade when circumstances shift. They produce success that remains steady through seasons of change. Sustainable business success is not merely the result of strategy, timing, or talent. It is deeply connected to the condition of the heart and mind guiding those tools. Peace-filled faith aligns inner stability with outer progress. It ensures that growth does not outpace character, and ambition does not overshadow wisdom. As days unfold, this faith continues to shape choices, responses, and relationships. It transforms pressure into purpose. It turns uncertainty into opportunity. It builds success that stands firm, rooted not only in achievement, but in peace that endures. And in that peace, true sustainability is found.